Hey guys, welcome back to SE Outdoors. We are doing some fishing. Really cool spot that I'm fishing today. Very urban setting. I'm in the city limits here in Pennsylvania, and this is my hidden gem, hidden in plain sight. We're in a park. I mean, there's a walking trail right next to it, but I've never seen a single person fishing here, and there's some good wild fish in here. Being that it's March, I'm not able to fish like the stock trout streams, that kind of stuff. Everything's closed for the opening day of trout, which is next week. It's March 23rd. It is about 40 degrees. Pretty windy today, but we're tucked away a little bit, so I'm thinking that's going to help. Had a ton of rain recently. Creek's up a little bit, but it's just cloudy, not too muddy or anything. There are some good fish in here. I'm hoping to catch a nice brown for you. Throwing a very small rod. I mean, this is a 4.9 rod. I use it in smaller creeks like this, just makes casting a lot easier. And I know I'm not gonna catch any 50-pound fish here or anything like that. 6-pound test with a Fluger reel. And I have my go-to spinner, the Gold Thomas inline spinner. Found at your local Walmart. So we're gonna get to it. Hopefully I can get a couple fish for you here. There we go, first fish of the day. It's a nice brown. That is good to see this pretty early. Only fished a couple pockets so far. A little bit on the lighter side, getting the sun a little bit. Might be from the dirty water here recently. Let's get him back in. And off he goes. I've had some pretty good success in this hole before, so we'll see if we can get another one or two here. Ooh, second fish. Came out of nowhere. He came off. Line got slack and I knew he was gonna come off. Shoot. That was just a couple casts later. There's a fish. Not a bad one. Fish number 3. You guys actually missed fish number 2 because I wasn't recording, of course, and it was the best fish of the day. It was about 13-14 inch fish, but he'll be on the thumbnail probably for you if you want to check that out. Come on. Lost the handle on him for a second there. There we go, fish number 3 technically, second one that you guys are seeing. And off he goes. There we go, there's a fish. Not a bad brown. He's fatty too. This guy's a little football. Noticed that in a couple fish now. Holy cow, look at this guy. Look at that gut. Dude's been eating. That's for sure. Oh my gosh. Looks pregnant. Might be one of the fatter trout that I've caught in a long time. must be doing all right in here. There's a fish. First one in a bit. Smaller one. Actually been having a pretty tough time hooking these fish. Oh man, as you can see, this guy just got off. They're just not staying hooked too well. I'm not sure if it's because the water's so fast and I'm cranking the spinner pretty good through this current. Maybe they're just not hitting it full on, but I've missed a lot of strikes. I've lost a few fish. But I mean, I'm getting bites, so really can't complain about that. Fish, little guy. Barely even felt him bite with the current and everything. There we go, just a little brownie. Off he goes. So that's, I don't know how many fish that is, but doing okay for sure. Alright guys, I'll tell you what, this bite died. I've been fishing some really good looking stuff and no bites in the last, I don't know, it's probably been about 45 minutes. I haven't had a strike, a follow, seen a fish. And some of the holes, I mean, I've caught fish before last year, but just nothing. I thought maybe, you know, the creek was running right against the trail. I thought maybe that, you know, kept the fish down a little bit, but got away from the trail again and still just nothing. I have no idea why. I mean, they were hitting almost every cast, or every pocket I was getting a hit there at the beginning, but it's been a little while. We're gonna keep pushing. I don't know, hopefully we can find some fish here. There's a fish, finally. Ah, man, he was a good one too. Oh, just like I was saying, it's been tough. And that was the first bite in a while. That was a decent fish. That's unfortunate. Guys, we are walking back. I'm going back to where I parked, and I'm gonna walk down to the next parking lot, and I'm gonna fish upstream from there because the water got just real slow, real deep. Couldn't find any fish. Really haven't had much luck lately. I mean, that last fish I lost, only one I had in the last hour and a half or so. So, seeing how it was pretty good when I started, I'm gonna go back there and fish downstream of where I started. So, hopefully that works out. I just want to get a couple more fish before I head out of here. Got one. There we go, on the trout magnet. Not a bad one. I saw a few chasing in this hole, so I decided to switch to the trout magnet, and it worked. It's a good fish. There's a bigger one in here chasing too. There we go, first fish in a while. Looks like it was worth it to come back down here. I may stick with the trout magnet for a little bit if it works really well. Spinner, I've been missing a lot of fish, so we'll see. There's a fish. Oh, what a jump. There we go. First fish in a little. So there we go, another solid looking brown trout. Again here. So there we go, second one on the trout magnet. Definitely should have been using this a little bit longer, I think, but yeah, it's all right. There's a fish. Oh, he's a good one. Wow, he's going nuts. There we go. That's a pretty solid fish there. There are some really nice fish in here. I mean, as far as wild trout go, like, they're really good. And this one's probably about 12. There he is, another awesome fish. Turned out to be a pretty good day. It was frustrating there for a little bit, but we're getting them now. Only have about 20 minutes left, so hopefully we can catch at least one more for you. Alright guys, that is going to do it. Actually ran into a couple other fishermen. First time, but I'm assuming people do. I saw bobbers in trees too, so it might be a little bit more known than I thought. But had a great day. Beautiful out besides the wind. A little windy, but other than that, I mean, it's a great spring day. Good to get some trout. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time on SC Outdoors.